time has come. The top two seeds in the college football playoff have arrived for their championship moment. Two teams that have essentially been on a collision course for months. They had high expectations, high pressure, but they met those challenges. Now, which side will go home fulfilling their ultimate dream here tonight? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Bringing it out, it's Chang. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
So now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield. It's Baker. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
The Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Baker. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Mustangs. They strike first in this national title bout. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
And the PAT is good. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Game with a pass. Snags the quick throw. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
The shotgun running play call. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. The offense going with the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. We've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain. It's 3rd down for the offense. Dropping back. It's Carr. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Will not be brought down. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 46. Line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up the big game, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
They bring them down, but an explosive play by this offense. A big game. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. And the back gets the football. Clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Yes, first down yardage at the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. That's a design quarterback keeper. And that run produces a decent gain. And the Mustangs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. And they'll head out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. We'll take a big pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. To the air. It's Baker. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Handoff from the shotgun. Headed to the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. The Mustangs trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. How about this on first and goal? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. Who says he needs explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Tremendous toughness here.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
ball is on 1st and 10. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock.
Breaks into the clear. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire. All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here, but they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Receiver in motion now. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Makes it 2nd and medium. And the wideout goes in motion. To the air. It's Baker. He escapes the pocket. Receiver makes the catch, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the Mustangs are in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Wide open downfield. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Mustangs will line up here on 1st down and goal. How about this on 1st and goal? A handoff to the receiver. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's Baker. On the move now. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
They've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Breaking tackles and going. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Chris, you know how I feel about the option. If there isn't any penetration, this is a dangerous play for the defense to try to defend. The quarterback's able to get to the edge, draw the defender towards him, and then deal it out to the running back, who's got a lot of room on the outside to run.
Defense showing blitz here. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
There's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Carr. It's a quick grab. Gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's caught. Touchdown, Irish. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And the back now goes in motion. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Catch made on the left side and tackled there by the defense. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
What's another huge game for this guy? And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot. where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Quarterback on the move trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Throws it to the right. With the catch, it's Green. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they've regained the lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. He can't stop him. Refuses to be stopped. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Second down play coming up. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
That gain sets up a third down play. Back to throw. It's Carr. Caught quickly. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. Still no answer for this offense. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
But he's got some space here. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Remember last time, it was going on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. Gets made on the right side. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, and picks up some decent yardage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. They'll hand it off. Some hard running there through a tackle. Good enough for first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Carr. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to pass here on second down. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in a national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? Third down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the first down? So big yards, great awareness, and a first down for this offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Now, juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
High completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Has his tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Mustangs will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. This time it's complete. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. First down here for this offense. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Another penalty makes it 1st and 25 for the offense. Dropping back, it's Baker. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
And the Mustangs move into the red zone. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He could go. Past the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Scanning the field. It's Baker. Moves out of the pocket. They bring him down to the 25 and moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down. Looking to throw the football. On the move now. slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Now it's second down here. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He keeps it on the design run. The ball is out. Who's going to get it? Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Scanning the field. It's Baker. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
That kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having the lead here in the 4th.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it rip. Finds a receiver wide open. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Irish. Way too much speed in that play.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball with the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Well, that was a big risk, but they say fortune favors the brave, and that decision was really brave. Borderline crazy, but hey, you can't complain too much. It worked out this time.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Quick throw to the left side. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Offense comes out to start this drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fine time now, rolling to his left. And the senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there, play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Oh, what a grab! They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, that's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Baker. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Trapped again in the pocket.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Offense comes back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Breaks into the clear right down the middle, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Dropping back, it's Baker. Quick throw over the middle. And sure hands, it's Green. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. Not the accuracy we expect from the senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Then he'll run out of bounds and bring it up a few yards on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Looking to throw again. Short pass finds the tight end. Big time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game. But they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And the Mustangs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Mustangs. Well, they had to have the score, but now, Kirk, national championship on the line. They got to get the ball back and score again.
You love to see the fight in this team. They're not giving up. They know what's at stake. They're trying to win this national championship, and with that score, they've got a shot. But now, really, it comes down to catching a break on the onside kick. The ball has to bounce right, and somehow you've got to recover it to give yourself a shot.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. National championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. He's got room to run. Here he goes. Past the 10. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They'll try to run this one in. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. Timeout is called here to stop the clock on this crucial possession. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tough running to avoid a loss. And just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's 3rd and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. first play of the drive now from the 25. QB keeper all the way. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Using his legs here. Finds room at the 30. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. First down here at the 45. One explosive play has gotten this drive going, and they're set up near midfield. Oh, the pass rush gets home. A sack to end it as the defense punctuates this victory. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.